Listen up. Before we begin this masterpiece, we're all current or former law enforcement officers. We've seen our share of humanity. But if you came here thinking we give a shit about your feelings, you are sadly mistaken. So if you're a snowflake, we'll give you just a minute to turn this mother off, all right? Now, for the non-pussified. This is the midweek news show of the Motor Cop Chronicles podcast. The only place where you'll find unfiltered, unedited, and raw discussions about law enforcement, crime, and everything in between. We love discussing the good, the bad, and the downright bizarre stories involving cops and criminals. So get ready for some raw comedy blended with our unapologetic opinions. We're diving deep into the headlines, breaking down the latest news about our brothers and sisters in blue and the criminals they deal with. You'll be laughing 1 minute and shaking your head the next. It's funny and maddening, all at the same time, just like the world of law enforcement. This is the midweek news show of the Motor Cop Chronicles podcast. And here are your hosts, the Iceman, with co-hosts Holstera and Freebird.
Welcome, Wednesday night. Some people go to church, others come here. Or rather, the others. Is y'all gonna unmute yourselves? There. Look at what we got. We got Aaron.
Hi, guys.
And we can't hear you again, Holster. You are not there. So it's, as you can see, we have Aaron from Not Had to Say It podcast here with us. Still can't hear you. You're just like talking and your lips are moving and no sounds coming out. I'll have to get you a microphone or something and send it to you, because this is getting a little on the everyday side. So, like I said, I hope everybody's been having a good time. Before we start on all our regular shenanigans, I just want to make an announcement. The reason Freebird is not here tonight, because he was supposed to be here, is y'all know he was on his honeymoon in Spain. Recently, he's back, and he had every intention of being here tonight. But his mom is not doing any better. Actually, she's gotten a little bit worse. So it was very much more important for him to head up to Lake Charles to go up there with his family and his mom and his dad and stuff than this is. So if you pray for Freebird, his mom, and all them people, because he's my family, and I hope a lot of y'all feel the same way. So just keep that in mind. Maybe we'll get Holstera back. I don't know what's going on down there in Florida with his stuff. But anyway, bad news out the way. Let's get into the regular stuff. Let's get the housekeeping out the way real quick. If you'd like a great cigar, go to mypatriotcigar.com. Use promo code MotorCop15. Get 15% off. I think right now it says if you order $100, you also get an extra 5-pack for free or something. I got an email on it today, so you can check it out if you want some cigar. If you want any merch, you can go to motorcopchronicles.com or go to my Etsy store. This is one of them, and it says, it's about pronouns. Down here, I know it's hard to see, but it says show me them titties, basically, but it says she, them on it for the pronoun stuff. So it's got a big logo, Motor Cop on the back. If you want to be a Patreon and get the extra stuff, you can ask Aaron. I try to put out stuff at least once a week, most of the time, if something. So if you do want to join and you can afford it, appreciate it. If not, still keep putting out free stuff. We got CHP Road Dogs, our newest crew member. We got Stacy McClendon, our hang-around. We got Miss Kelly Meyer. We got Jared Nitrous, Motor Cop for Life, who was in New Orleans and didn't let me know, but he is gone now. He is on a cruise. He is out in the Gulf of America somewheres or in Mexico. We just hope he comes back from Mexico in one piece. Got Mr. William G. Bo, our favorite New Yorker. We got Dan Carlson with Burley Boards. Go check out Burley Boards. He makes a great handmade cutting boards. You can beat criminals in the face with it, discipline your children, which they need, spank them on their ass, or you can bring it to the bedroom with you and get a little naughty with the wifey there, or the girlfriend, or the wife and the girlfriend if you are pimping that hard. We got T-Bird. We got Hoppy Hopkinson, our favorite truck driver, Mr. Blake Walker, A.A. Ron, who looks like he's sitting next to me. We got Mr. Z Palmer. We got JoJo, who is actually here tonight from Australia, our favorite girl from Australia. We got Kaylee Norris and Miss Natasha A. from the great state of Washington. Appreciate y'all, and help me keep the lights on. Aaron knows about that, so keeping the lights on anyway. Did you freeze too? Did I lose everybody? Where'd it go? Says I'm still streaming. Mr. Aaron, can you hear me? Knock, knock, knock. I don't know what happened there. Guess I lost him too. Yep. Or get back. I lost Aaron too.
All right, let's see.
Now I can hear you.
Out fucking standing.
Okay. Whatever you did while waiting.
My turn to read a story. I'll jump right into it.
We haven't got there to that point yet, so calm your nerves down.
Everybody's here, and let me just tell you, it wouldn't be a fucking podcast, Motor Cop Chronicles, if we did
not have some kind of technical difficulties at some point.
I need to get my podcast center back with all my equipment in it and my Rode microphone and everything instead of this. Yeah.
No, we're still online. I thought maybe I lost feed or something, but hopefully Aaron will be rejoining us shortly. See how messed up my whole flow here tonight. I have, as Mr. Billy G over there is reminding me, I have not forgot about Roy's Corner. We are going to jump into Roy S's Corner first, see what Roy's going to tell us some great information and keep us with our minds expanding. So let's see what he's got to say.
Welcome to Roy's Did You Know Corner, where Roy will let us know something that is totally useless, and we will have information living in our minds, rent-free for no good reason at all. So shut the fuck up and listen to what Roy has to tell us. Did you know that 1 dog year isn't equal to 7 human years? Dogs don't age parallel to people. They actually age more quickly at first, then slow down. Depending on their size and breed, a 1-year-old dog is about the same as a 15-year-old person. A 2-year-old dog is like a 24-year-old person, and every year after that is equal to about 4 to 6 human years. Roy out.
Well, that's interesting to know because I just thought it was all 7.
Yeah, I did too. I thought it was like super fast and they were just old as fuck.
Well, I did.
I wonder why though. With little dogs seem to be immune. If you notice that, like the bigger the dog, the less time you get with it.
I know. So I mean, it's like me. That's why my time will be shorter. You know, short people live longer.
You're big.
Yeah, because I'm big and it's a little short people. Aaron just
did.
Just so y'all know, Aaron just did text. He's working on it. It was not my technical problem this time. He said his internet just went out on him and he's resetting his router now, so hopefully he'll be back shortly.
Oh yeah, it's definitely our problems.
It's not unfortunately we are going over to, not unfortunately, we're going to Roy P's place. We know what happened last week. He was unable to call in because he was in a sugar coma from that girl shoved 4.5 bags of Skittles up his ass.
Marry that one.
No, so let's see. We picked out that number 3 last week, and that was very sultry. Looked like to me like a Sandra Bullock a little bit. But let's see what he had to say, about it. We do have some more shorties y'all can look at while we're listening. These are going to be the new shorties we're looking for this week. Unless he's in love with the other one and done started a relationship, we'll have to know. But
Three looks like a school teacher. One looks like this Marilyn Manson. Two looks like an 8-year-old.
I'm liking number 2. But she looks number 2 to me looks a little on the not on the slutty side. This one right here, number 1. I just don't know about them eyeball tattoos.
Dude, number 1, you wake up at 3 a.m. with
she'll
her
have a
balls
knife.
and a knife.
Yeah, she'll have a knife. Well, yeah. The number 3, I don't know. She's a drunk. Got a little DWI, but like I said, number 2's got that bad girl look to her. If y'all
number 3 could still be a deputy, buddy.
If you do look at number last week, this was one from last week that he went out with. Now,
see, she's close to number 3 if you're sober.
Very sultry looking. So Roy P. Is out the hospital and was able to call in after going out with this one right here. So let's hear what he has to say.
Hey guys, I sure am damn happy to be back. I know y'all heard about what happened on the last date. I am just glad I don't have blood sugar problems, as bad as that was. I must say the one from last week, well, hot damn, that was one smoke hot. Shorty for sure. She told me she wanted to go to this place she called Ropes and Dopes. I told her I never heard of it, and she said that was because it is very inclusive and you can only get in with a member or be invited. Wow, this must really be a nice place. What? So away we went, cruising in the Pete Cruiser, the only way to ride. I did notice that she was a little bossy, but when you are that fine, we get to this warehouse looking place and she shows a card and the letter in. I can tell she's super popular there. Everyone knew her, but I didn't know why they kept calling her Mistress Whip. Well, I found out she brought me in this room that looked like a dungeon and tied me to this X-shaped board and left. She came out a little while later dressed in all black leather. She looked amazing. I asked to be let do, and she told me to shut my dog shit eating mouth. That kind of hurt my feelings.
And for the audio people, why I'm huffing and puffing and stopped it in the middle of it is because my internet just went completely fucking out. Just for no reason. Now it's back up, but it went completely out for just sitting here streaming, and it just went kaput. Just off. So go freaking figure, right? So it looks like it's back up. We'll wait to see if we can get some people. Holstera says his went out too. So I don't know. Is this a conspiracy? Is this what's going on? Is this what's going on with it now? Conspiracy? Everything just going out? I don't know if is anybody in the chat still. It's still showing people in here. I don't know. We said we went out and then in. Okay. I don't know what happened. Holstera's internet zapped him out. Like his internet went out. Mine went out. And it came back on. I'm like, so I have no clue what the hell's going on. It's a conspiracy. So I'll start this one back over since I stopped it, and hopefully y'all we'll finish it up.
Hey guys, I sure am damn happy to be back. I know y'all heard about what happened on the last date. I am just glad I don't have blood sugar problems, as bad as that was. I must say the one from last week, well, hot damn, that was one smoke hot. Shorty for sure. She told me she wanted to go to this place she called Ropes and Dopes. I told her I never heard of it, and she said that was because it is very inclusive and you can only get in with a member or be invited. Look, wow, this must really be a nice place. So away we went, cruising in the Pete Cruiser, the only way to ride. I did notice that she was a little bossy, but when you are that fine, we get to this warehouse looking place and she shows a card and the letter in. I can tell she is super popular there. Everyone knew her, but I didn't know why they kept calling her Mistress Whip. Well, I found out she brought me in this room that looked like a dungeon and tied me to this X-shaped board and left. She came out a little while later dressed in all black leather. She looked amazing. I asked to be let do, and she told me to shut my dog shit eating mouth. That kind of hurt my feelings. But what happened next was, well, it was just so horrible. She tied this rope around my balls and started pulling really hard. I yelled and begged for her to stop. She just laughed and slapped me in the face really hard. Then she had all these other people come and take turns pulling on the rope, making me cry and scream. Well, I guess I passed out, and I woke up naked in my PT Cruiser alone, and my balls are black, blue, and purple, and they are very long right now. I may have to go back to the doctor if they don't start going back into shape, but at least my butt is okay. This is Roy P., still looking for my jailhouse shorty. Y'all stay safe. Damn, my balls hurt.
So, anyway, I guess we'll keep looking because that one did not work out for Roy. She left him with stretched out balls in his PT Cruiser. So it's not doing. So it looks like the consensus was number 2. So we're gonna see how number 2 goes. Let's see. She had a disorderly conduct and assault. The last one was in for assault too. Let's hope this one ain't a dominatrix like the other one turned out to be, and we can have fun. There you. I can hear you now, and
okay, good.
So I guess Aaron's still working on his issues. He said, "So
That's
you're
right. I think you're first, ain't you?
Your internet went out."
My internet?
Yeah. What happened?
No, my computer overheated.
Oh, so and my internet went out for a second and then popped back on for no reason.
Oh. Well, it's not because we're patriots. Because
it's a conspiracy. I'm telling you, it's a conspiracy.
I mean, look, I restarted it, and I immediately I look fucking 20 years younger, yet 50 at the same time. I don't know what happened. The first story is yours.
Yes, the first story is mine. We're going to jump in at no Aaron. Hopefully, he'll be getting back on soon.
We only paid him for the first 10 seconds.
Yeah, I only paid him for the first 10 seconds. The first story we have is in New Orleans from a real-time crime center camera. They got some video and stuff from it, and recently in New Orleans. New Orleans is a great and safe place. Chicken? Oh, there's Thunder Chicken. We had Aaron on, and he had an internet
We're
issue.
having a hell of a night tonight, Chad. Yeah.
But JoJo's here. You missing JoJo yet again? See, look at that.
There she is.
She heard you wasn't going to be here and made sure she wanted to come to the show tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody knows about your mom and is thinking about her and got her in their prayers, Chad. So, hopefully everything turns around. So we're going to jump over to the story. Let me find it.
Watch some video camera.
What video camera? Oh yeah. Anyway, the cops got in a
NOPD fucking ration badge.
They got in a, it was a pursuit, and they were trying to get this guy, and shots fired and all this other stuff. But let's just watch the video. How about that?
Accused of kidnapping and raping a woman.
Shows 3 different angles of that incident, and we're now learning the man accused of driving that vehicle and hitting that officer has been arrested. Take a look at your screen. 20-year-old Jaquan Dominic now faces several charges, including 2 counts of attempted first-degree murder, simple burglary, and illegal possession of stolen property. We want to warn you, the video you're about to see has been edited by the NOPD, and some viewers may consider this disturbing to watch.
the door! Open the door! Open the door!
Oh, hell yeah. Nah, away from that.
We're going to talk about some of them. We're going to let it play, but we're going to watch some of this over again.
Those shots are the result of an officer being hit by a car as they were trying to stop it. According to NOPD, this video shows officers attempting to stop Dominic, who is reportedly in a white Kia Optima. You can see when officers try to stop the car, the Kia hits a vehicle ahead of it, narrowly missing one officer but hitting a second officer. In that video, you can see and hear 3 officers start shooting at that vehicle, firing a total of 11 rounds. All of this went down on February 6 during rush hour traffic near the busy intersection of Claiborne and Poland Avenue. According to police, the white Kia was believed to be involved in an armed robbery earlier in the day. NOPD says a blue Nissan Sentra was also stolen from that same area on France Road earlier. Now, the department claims they spotted both cars hours later and stopped one. NOPD Superintendent Ann Kirkpatrick says this investigation is ongoing, but believes the officers were justified.
He's minor injuries.
That's what makes it a deadly force situation, because he is ramming occupied vehicles. He's already attempted to hit one officer who was able to get out of the way, but the other officer was not. And so you will be able to see that. When that is occurring, you're in life and death situations.
We also know the identities of the other suspects who were inside that stolen vehicle. We're told that.
Now let's go back over here. First of all, this cop's really lucky that he fell where he did, because if not, that car would have rolled over him. See right here, watch. I'm trying to go slow. See right here.
Come on now, you think that car would have rolled over him?
Well, it still gonna hurt him.
I'm just fucking with you.
But right here, so this guy right here, this guy up top right here with his gun out when he starts shooting, I'm sure glad he didn't shoot his partner over here.
He almost shot himself in the arm. Look.
Yeah, he crossed himself. See right there. Now, let's get some old AA Ryan back in. There he is. He's
just
back.
another day in Illinois.
He's back.
Or New Orleans, same place.
Hi, I'm back.
All righty. We were just watching a video talking about it. And then right here, if y'all watch, this see the guy up top right there? He's firing. Okay, he's firing. He needs to either stop firing, or this guy over here, the guy over right there with his gun, he needs to stop walking in front of the guy that's throwing lead down range before he catches one. I mean, then he realizes what's happening and he ducks because he's like, oh fuck. But yeah,
he's hearing that fucking zing right past his head.
They had all kind of shit that could have went wrong here. They are damn lucky that they didn't shoot each other. Watch.
Thank God the post office is safe. We'll still get our packages.
Watch. When
those shots,
this guy here saw that guy. This guy's right here. This guy right here's probably got tunnel vision and don't even see this guy.
Oh yeah. Nope.
And he's got tunnel vision. He's got tunnel vision focusing on here. Thank God he didn't run this way and take a bullet in the head or something by friendly fire. I mean, can y'all see how where training and all shit kind of takes place? You got to constantly. So I mean, thank God nobody got hurt.
Wait a minute, sir. Where is this?
New Orleans.
There's no training.
Like I said,
you might as well just walk in and impersonate an ICE officer. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's like, but anyway, that's that. They're lucky none of the cops got hurt in this situation. I'm not sure a bad guy situation. Hopefully he didn't make it, but who knows? So there's that. Like I said, some very bad tactics going on there.
All these charges and shit, and they showed him in a sling and everything.
So, well, I guess he did. He made it then.
He lived.
So,
yeah, little bastard.
So let's we will jump into some ice baby.
So this little story left me with more questions than answers, but we'll go down at Bismarck, North Dakota. North Dakota man was arrested after authorities say he impersonated an immigrant ICE agent. Basically, the individual walked inside of the county jail and picked up an inmate. They said they won't specify what race he is, but we know that he was Hispanic by nature, and said that he was there to pick him up. So basically, he called his buddy and told him to come get him, and his buddy acted like an idiot, walked in and picked his ass up. They're thinking about charging the inmate with additional charges, but they won't announce his nationality. So they're not going to hit him with more because they're actually waiting on ICE to come take
Why won't they? We kind of know if the ICE was picking him up, we pretty much, well, not necessarily, but he could have been Russian or something like that.
But the thing, there's so many things to this. Like, is the guy a former ICE employee? Did he work for the sheriff's office?
I just think he's
most jails, you got to enter through the Sally port. I mean, you could enter through
this dude just got, I think this dude's just got a big set of balls to dress up like a ICE agent dude or whatever and walk up in there and actually walk out with an inmate. This dude had to have fucking balls of steel. I actually have a video on it too. And also I want to throw this out. I got 3 videos we're going to watch real fast. The number real long. All of these are people impersonating ICE agents in the last 3 weeks. Oh, Jesus. And the stream stopped again. This just one of them nights, people. Just one of them nights. Just one of them nights. Just one of them fucking nights.
Our apologies, everybody. So if you don't know, we're actually waiting for Joe Rogan. So we've got 500,000 people in the fucking, and it keeps crashing our shit. No, I'm just kidding. I wish that was.
I don't know what the fucking problem is.
Yeah, there he is, the handsome guy. Look, he's trying out that new facial style.
I don't know what it's just like
wax with
drops and then comes right back. I don't know. It's a conspiracy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's some wacky shit going on.
We just need to send an email to Elon and get us Starlink for all 3 of us.
That shit's expensive.
Our shit never goes down. We can buy it. No, we'll get it for free. We're patriots.
No,
Remember?
okay,
Patriots
whatever.
work for free.
Okay, whatever. But anyway, we have people impersonating these ICE agents, and all this happened in the last 3 weeks.
Besides the nuts on that dude.
The last 3 weeks, this is what's happened.
That incident, and we're now learning the man accused of driving that vehicle and hitting that
department arrested 2 men for impersonating law enforcement in a prison escape plan. Deputies say Shane Randall visited the Williams County Correctional Facility,
claiming
to be an immigration and customs enforcement officer.
Anyway, this is what the guy looks like. Y'all can see. Looks like a redneck white dude to me.
He looks grumpy.
He is grumpy now because he got caught.
But you got it. There's a lot of ICE agents that are grumpy white dudes, all right?
Well, I'm just saying, though, yeah, he's going to be grumpy now because, I'm just saying, this guy's got that. Look, I'm going to tell y'all what.
Going to bail him out of jail.
I don't know if
go turn him over to ICE for the bounty.
Aaron might not know, but stuff. Cops can pretty much look at each other in plain clothes in other states, and it's almost like they know each other are cops just by
the Oakley's 5'11" and the bladed stance doesn't.
But I'm just saying stuff like that. But cops can kind of look at each other and tell it's cops. So this guy must have been able to put the show on pretty damn good, or he was in law enforcement at one point in his career.
That's what I was more wondering, because it really went into detail in stating that he is not at this time working for ICE.
Yeah, and I'm like, and also,
does that mean he used to be?
The sheriff was like, no discipline. I'm thinking, you don't think these guys would have got some kind of ID from this guy before just letting Usually, I'm not letting the inmate leave.
Maybe he had ID.
Well, first thing,
but there's more to it.
I was a jail lieutenant at one time, so I don't care who you are. If you came to get one of my inmates, and take him,
Got documentation.
you better have paperwork out the ass I got to see before you ever walk out that with my inmate. So it's just like, I don't know. So I'm just wondering on this guy right here. So,
but to be fair, when you were a jailer, you probably didn't have to deal with ICE on the kind of level that we do now. I mean, I'm not sure. I just know that it was a long fucking time ago.
Anyway, that's the sheriff right there.
That's calling you old. Is that what that was?
Yeah, that was it. So look at this next one right here.
Man, police say harassed Hispanic men in a now viral video is out of jail tonight. At one point in the video, the man appears to take the driver's keys so he couldn't leave. Emily Deanne was there this morning as Sean Michael Emmerich Johnson made his first court appearance.
It's a hell of a name. Johnson faces a slew of charges, including felony kidnapping and impersonating an ICE officer. His family was in court and says he faces many mental health challenges.
See,
he has
kidnapping.
requests. He's told us that he needs help, and he has tried to get help, but he needs to continue with that therapy.
Johnson's family asked the judge to let their son out of jail so he could seek treatment. Sullivan's Island police say Johnson turned himself in late Friday night. He is charged.
Are you retarded or not listening?
Is this the fight? This ain't dude. The dude you just showed us.
I just said we have all these different incidences that's been happening over the last 3 weeks. We talked about
so this is not
this is a
story.
This is a different guy that was impersonating an ICE agent.
Oh, we're just filling time like Family Guy.
No, I'm not filling time because it's interesting that in 3 weeks you got all these different people arrested for impersonating ICE agents.
Because is it actually true that they're getting a fucking bounty on them in certain states? Because if that is in fact true,
you're not listening to this story.
Yeah,
listen.
That's in fact true. I'm going up to Chicago this weekend and paying off my car.
Listening to what he's doing.
I'll come help you.
Listen to what this idiot did. Okay. Pay attention. It's class time.
Like
There's gonna be a pop quiz after this whole stare.
Felony kidnapping, impersonating a law enforcement officer, larceny, and third-degree assault and battery. The video went viral earlier this week after police say Johnson impersonated an ICE officer.
You got caught, Mo. Where you from? Mexico? You from Mexico? You're going back.
In court,
that reminds me of that.
It looked like
dude from the pond.
It looked like fucking Opie. It looked like fucking Opie playing. He's like, "You from Mexico? You going back?"
Redheaded from the ponds.
That's Opie. Yeah.
I thought Opie was the kid on Andy.
That's the same guy that played.
No shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, this kid, he said, "You going back?"
Johnson was extremely sorry for his actions. His family says they know he has mental health and alcohol issues and want to help him receive the treatment he needs.
He turned himself in, Your Honor.
That's bad when you got the illegal Mexicans complaining on you.
He's not going to be a flight risk, and he's not a danger to the
They're
community.
getting help anywhere they can, man.
I'm mindful of his need for treatment, but I'm also mindful that the indicia of danger to others is certainly there by those two charges.
The judge said in an effort to help Johnson seek treatment, she would grant him bond. Johnson was given a $20,000 bond for
Anyway, he got out of jail.
a $10,000 bond for
Is in jail accused of kidnapping and raping a woman and faking ties to immigration and customs enforcement. Raleigh police say Carl Bennett threatened to deport the victim if she didn't.
No, I think she's just got gas. I think, she's pregnant.
Thanksgiving?
No, she's pregnant.
No. She looks like
you don't see how she's glowing.
The New Black.
No, she looks a little like Jennifer Lopez, if you ask me.
No, she ain't. No, she ain't. Don't you put her on that.
No, look at it. Aaron, don't she look like Jennifer Lopez?
That ain't no Jenny from the block, man.
She looks like
she just looks pregnant.
She looks pregnant.
Diddy did it better. No.
This guy right here said like he was an ICE agent, got the Mexican girl in a hotel room and raped her, piece of shit.
Take part in sexual acts with him. Thanks for being here with us tonight. I'm Ashley Rowe.
And I'm Gerald Owens, the victim in this.
Because all ICE agents have tattoos all over their fucking neck and look like a crip.
They didn't used to, but then again, I mean, what do the cop look like now? So, they all used to be clean cut and fucking shaven. And nowadays, you fucking get pulled over. I mean, look at yourself. You're a badass biker. Sometimes you climb out of a patrol car. It could shock people.
I mean, he's got a point.
All right. But anyway, if you get pulled over by ICE, make sure you get good identification. You got motherfuckers faking being, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I don't know what
if
the
I
hell's
get pulled over
going
by
on.
ICE, I'm going to ask them if they need their eyes checked.
Oh, comrade. Next we are going Aaron story. I don't have a video on that.
Shit.
I got a picture. Hello?
Fucking again.
Hello.
Hello?
We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yeah,
I can hear you now.
Yes, got the picture pulled up for you for your story.
Is this that the dentist?
Yes.
Okay. So, all right. Dennis was arrested driving with 107 laughing gas canisters and was inhaling all day, according to Texas cops. So this guy is apparently a dentist who was driving around huffing a bunch of nitrous oxide. Now what they do not specify in this article is what size canisters were they, which is what that's where my mind immediately went to, because I got to thinking of the little party popper whippet ones, and 107 of those, that's still a lot. You still smoked your 3 good brain cells to death with that shit. And it's not good for you.
All day long, though. So
yeah, he's driving around all day long and pulling whippets. And so he got pulled over on February 9th. They said, despite him looking in the rearview mirror while the constables had their lights deployed and their sirens running, he still made multiple turns before stopping after driving half a mile with the cops behind him with their lights on and their
he had to
sirens
empty
going.
the rest of the cans.
Yeah, and then they saw multiple canisters of nitrous oxide, 107 of them to be specific, that they said were ice cold in his car. Now, for those of y'all that are good people and don't know any better, I can tell you, when you crack open a nitrous canister, they usually, like I said, they look like little CO2 cartridges for like an airsoft gun. And when you crack them open and you let all the gas out of them real fast, they get really, really cold. So if a whole bunch of them were cold, that means he was high as hell.
But wait 1 second, because they really do emphasize the fact that he is a dentist. So the dentist is going to have at least the big green container.
The oxygen bottle.
Yeah, that's why I got confused when they said 107. I was thinking like the 20-pound tanks.
He would have had to have like a big SUV.
Have them opened in the car. He might just have them opened in the car and letting them fucking fill the car with gas while he's driving.
Yeah, but there's more details here. So he was issued his dentist license in 2012, but he is not actively practicing. He is listed as an assistant professor for the University of Texas School of Dentistry in Houston, but his profile had been removed from the website by the 11th. Records show he was charged with eluding and possession of use of a volatile substance. Court records show he has a history for possession of nitrous oxide. His most recent arrest, he was out on bond for allegedly doing the exact same thing.
Keep this guy away from
In December, he was arrested with 112 canisters of laughing gas in his vehicle.
Well, he's doing better.
And in 27, he's doing better.
Cutting back.
And in 2017, he was seen inhaling nitrous. Oh no! In 2017, he was seen inhaling nitrous through a nose mask, leading to disciplinary action from the State Board of Dental Examiners. Apparently, he's now seeking treatment.
He was taking a hit.
Yeah, he had the giggle gas on, and he was huffing it straight from the tank, and he got a nod.
If a nurse leaned over and.
I just want to know if they, he pulled him over and he was giggling, and he's like, "Sir, this is not a laughing matter."
Yes, it is.
And he looked at him and went,
because let me tell you what, I remember having laughing gas given to me at the dentist, and I swear to God, one time when I was a kid, that shit had me so loopy and high, I would have put my hand on the Bible still to this day, and I swear to God that Bozo the Clown fucking fixed my teeth. Because that's what I saw. Because I was fucking hallucinating like a motherfucker. That I saw clowns and shit fixing my teeth. So
Yeah, I tell you, it's just, it's crazy. It's crazy times we live in. I actually, years ago, I had to fire a guy because I had a case of those nitrous chargers for making whipped cream.
Mm-hmm.
And the dude huffed the entire case, like in the back room in the storeroom. Then he came out in the kitchen and told me he was going for a cigarette, and somebody found him falling down in the parking lot. Yeah,
I found an air conditioner repair guy one time behind a church, in between the building and the air conditioning unit, and he had stolen and huffed all the Freon out of the air conditioning unit for this church. And the reason he was still there is because he was dead.
Oh, jeez.
So I solved that burglary. That theft of Freon was an open and closed case, and I never sent it to the detectives. Case closed. So next is me. We're going to the and I checked Steve Gould. This is not. I just got the texted with him, and he said this is not the department that he works on. So if you might listen to Things Police See, this is not Steve's department because he's in Massachusetts. I was like, Steve, this is where you work? And he's like, no, thank God. He had just texted me back. So this is not him. Anyway, they had this police chief. He's been police chief in this Massachusetts little town for fucking like 37 fucking years. And they got some new city administrator or some shit like that. Not real sure what that is, but the city administrator sounds like a
city manager.
Sounds like a dickweed, okay? And the city administrator comes and he's just got hired. And he comes down and he looking around the police department. Well, inside the police department, inside the policeman's officer's gym where they work out, they had a Trump flag on the wall. This isn't open to the public. This is like a locker room, basically, where the cops are. Well, he's like, look, you can't have that, blah, blah, you need to take it down. So he sends him evidence, pictures or whatever, showing that they removed the flag. He took the flag down. Well, a couple weeks later, he sends a secret operative in, and they send him pictures, and there's 2 more flags up in there. And the city administrator tells the police chief, like, oh, no. You're a liar. You lied to me. And the chief's like, oh, hold up, motherfucker. That's one thing. Do not try to fucking
one down, and the guys put 2 up.
Do not try to fucking call Leo a liar, because our word is the most important thing to us. And if you're a liar like that, you might as well just shut it down. So the police chief's like, hold up, motherfucker. I ain't no goddamn liar. I didn't put those up. I didn't put the first one up. I didn't put those up. I didn't even know they were in there. I'm the chief. I don't have to work out. I didn't go in there. So
Problem.
Now it's a big fucking hassle. The chief put himself on leave, and there's all kind of shit going on with this. To me, first of all, like I said, this is in a area for the policemen. It's not it's not in the lobby or nothing like that. I think they got some city administrator that's a big fucking snowflake fucking cunt liptard that wants to do it. I bet you if it was a Biden flag or Kamala or something, they'd be all happy with it. A big fucking rainbow flag with or something.
The only way they can
it'd be
combat
fine.
that is the entire police department needs to walk out at the exact time.
It's like the town's like
that's the only way you get it fixed.
Well, almost the town's in an uproar about it, and
they'll fire the damn city manager. That's
they need to. I think I did find a little video on that. Let's see.
Kidnapping and raping a woman and faking ties.
In Michigan has come up with a unique punishment for convicted Walmart
shoplifters. No, that's not it.
He's sentencing them to wash cars.
I must not have a video on that one. Let me see. Did I? No.
I need my car washed.
I got a picture. Let's go back. I got a picture
So people stealing
of the chief.
They might steal shit out your car while they're washing
Right here. This is the man that's taking them on. So better watch out, or he will stab with them scissors in his hand. But good
Why
for
does he
him.
have scissors?
I don't know. This is why. Yet again, I think all police chiefs and sheriffs ought to be elected. That way, he could, if he was elected, he could say, "Hey, city administrator, Hey, double barrel, motherfucker. Double fucking barrel, both middle fingers. Hell, if I could, I'd flip them off with my fucking toes, too. Okay? Fuck him. What y'all got to say about it? I did my rant. Anybody got a rant?
It's a lot of work to get that big toe up, but I tell you, it's a lot more impactful because you got to work at that shit. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't get it. Because I seriously doubt the chief was the one putting the fucking flags up. You know damn well it was.
Well, there's no way the chief was
putting one down. I said because the city manager said to. They fucking some other guy came back and put two up and says, "Chief won't do nothing about it because technically, as written." The flag was removed. He didn't lie to anybody. They just put two new ones up. So I fucking.
Yeah, no, I'm inclined to agree that city manager's probably just a real cunt. So
I think he's a fucking cunt-faced liptard.
Well, look where it is.
He's got pronouns in his email signature.
Billy says he wants to hear Aaron rant. I don't know if you're going to get an Aaron rant tonight. I don't know. I don't know if anything is.
I don't know. I got a lot to say about my next story. I'll tell you that because this is.
Well, first we're going.
Not my turn yet. There. I'll wait.
We're going to Michigan with
So this next good boy is from Michigan. A canine finds a suspect's gun in a tree stump. So basically, Jet continues to earn his position as a member of this agency. The sheriff's office said we are also pleased to see that he continues to bring Sergeant Darso to work with him every day. In other words, we love the dog more than we love anybody, as you should. So late in the evening shift, they went on a patrol and received a call about a suspect that had fled after he had choked somebody. So it was like a disturbance regardless. They reported that he had a firearm. They found a man by the matching description, took him into custody, couldn't find the firearm. So this good boy here decided he was going to go out on a good track, and he brought the officers directly to a stump where inside of the big hollowed out stump laid the firearm that the man had on him. So therefore, he earned all of his treats. He's a good boy. And, yep, that's the way canines should be.
Yeah, that's a good boy.
We'll talk more about that later.
Yes, that's a good boy. He done good.
Good boy.
Yep.
That's a good story. So now we can go on to Aaron.
All right. So this one's from Polk County, Florida. Of course it's from fucking Florida.
No, Polk County's Grady Judd.
That's Grady Judd.
Yeah, no, I love Grady. Don't get me wrong. He's a wonderful, wonderful person. I think he's fantastic. I think we need to clone him and put him in every county in the state.
Fact.
But that does not change the fact that y'all got some really fucked up individuals down there. I mean,
oh, we do.
Grady Judge is a natural product of Florida. So when you go too far in one direction, you got to compensate by going the other direction. So God bless Grady Judge, and Polk County Sheriff's Office deputies woke up a driver in a vehicle. Now, there was a Honda Accord, a black 2006 Honda Accord. They were very specific about that. So not exactly a big old car, right? Parked at the gas station, parked at one of the pumps. Two guys passed out in the front seats and a little 4-year-old girl in the back seat. Now, that's kind of the part that really got me upset. So initially, Polk County Sheriff's officers came in, just wanted to go do a wellness check, but these two guys were passed out in this vehicle. So the deputy's first thing was to make sure everybody's okay. As soon as the deputies woke up the two guys in the front seat, the driver starts trying to start the car, and it's a 2006 fucking Accord, so apparently it didn't fire right up on the first turn. And so this idiot tries to start the car. Deputy says that wasn't happening, and then in-car scuffle ensued, where the driver was hitting and pushing and shoving and bit the deputy. Deputy then hits that magic button and brings his canine partner Zorak, which I had to say Zorak. Oh my God, great name for a fucking dog. He's a good boy, Zorak. So he hits the door release. Zorak comes into the fray. The driver grabs the dog and bit the dog on the fucking ear. Now,
what the shit?
I have thoughts about this, but the story continues. The passenger grabbed the 4-year-old out of the back of the seat and took off into traffic, causing multiple cars to slam on their brakes. One of the deputies chased him down, retrieved the child, secured the girl, rescued the girl. The other deputy was dealing with the driver. They did not say how the dog reacted to having his ear bitten by this guy, but after these two assholes reacted in the worst possible way to a wake-up call. I mean, I wake up like a prick. I've never once thought about biting my wife when she tells me it's time to get up and let the dog go take a shit. So these two assholes, one of whom endangered an infant's life and the other of whom bit a fucking dog. So the police decide to search their vehicle. Makes perfect sense to me, right? No. As an outside observer. Yeah, if you bite my dog, I'm going to be kind of curious as to what you're up to. In the vehicle was cocaine, marijuana, drug paraphernalia, and a 4-year-old. So the driver was charged with battery of a law enforcement officer, battery on a canine, resisting arrest, driving with a revoked license, and, of course, possession of stolen firearm and child abuse. The passenger was also charged with the possession of stolen firearm and a child abuse. Deputy and the dog did not sustain serious injuries, according to officials. So we've got these two tweaked out fucking assholes who decide to jeopardize a child's life, riding dirty, carrying a fucking stolen firearm, coke and weed and paraphernalia. Now, I'm really guessing the paraphernalia, it could have been a bowl. It could have been some rolling papers. They didn't specify. But the fact that they had the coke with them just tells me they weren't out just to go, get high and get some fucking Cheetos at the fucking gas station, and they just happened to fall asleep at the pump.
They couldn't have been on too much coke, or they wouldn't have been sleeping at the fucking pump. They're probably smoking some of that fucking Polk County Spice. Fuck.
Yeah, so... Anyway, that's my thoughts on the matter. Is the guy bit the dog? He's lucky. I mean, if you bite my dog, you're getting fucking shot, and I'm not even an officer,
right? So well, that's the famous thing from Polk County was why'd you shoot him 1,000 times? Because we ran out of bullets. That was over a canine that got shot. That's why they shot him so many damn times. So no, don't mess with the dogs in Polk County. You'll get fucked up.
So
yeah, I mean,
like I said, the last thing I ever would think about to do would be like to bite the dog. I mean, you know how much hair he must have got in his mouth?
A little bit. Where did short hair?
If it's a shepherd or, it's the ear. So either if it's a Malinois or a shepherd, either way, they got the short hair on their ears.
Don't matter.
That's going to get caught in your teeth. It's going to get caught in your throat. Doesn't sound
I'm sure the dog turned around and probably bit the fuck out of him. Right?
I hope so. I hope the dog bit the fuck out of that dude. So let's see what we got next. Don't do drugs, people. It's just easy. Don't do drugs. Do you remember the old commercial? Here's your brain on drugs, fried fucking egg.
Them drugs.
Yeah, was I the only one who ever saw that ad and then just got hungry?
Yeah, it's like I love fried eggs. They're delicious.
It might have been because I was on drugs at the time. I
don't know. Anyway, we're going to Michigan on this one. And this judge, I think, has a great fucking idea. He has a great idea,
Has come up with a unique punishment for convicted Walmart shoplifters. He's sentencing them to wash cars in the parking lot of the very Walmart they stole from. The so-called Walmart washes will start in the spring, and about 75 to 100 people are expected to take part in this unusual community service. We're told Walmart is on board and will provide the water and supplies. The judge will also be rolling up his sleeves and joining in on the...
I don't see the judge going out there and washing their fucking cars. My thing is how fucking embarrassing that's going to be, because everybody gonna know that if you're out there washing cars in Walmart for free, that you got caught fucking stealing, that you're a thief.
Yep.
That you're a shoplifter.
Well, remember that one? Remember we covered it a little while. Well, it's been a year or two. The guy that the judge had made the dudes wear the sign and like walk around that said "I'm a thief" and shit. He made people do push-ups. Untraditional shit.
I think they should make like pedophiles walk up and down the center line of the interstate with a big sign that says "I like to fuck children" and
number one lane.
No, just right in the center, right there. We'll give them a fighting chance, but
number two,
give them a fighting chance. Just thought it would be.
I wish I lived somewhere where that would be possible. I mean, my insurance is paid up. I got a brush card.
Yeah, I mean, you imagine. I don't know if you've ever seen anybody hit at speed by an 18-wheeler. and like they're just
by an 18-wheeler.
An 18-wheeler by speed on the interstate. That was like walking down the road or something.
Hit by a train.
It's a very traumatic incident. You will be picking pieces up for like half a mile, and that's not a joke. Okay, it's gross. Hoppy says it is. So it's costing the store more money as a former Walmart asset protection associate. I appreciate this. Can they call the ones that drive past and charge them for it too? I don't know.
Technically, Hoppy, I would do it. I'd stuff them in the back seat.
I can't stand fucking thieves. This next one.
Think about that, because people are going to want a tip since it's free, but that money shouldn't go to them. It should go to the fucking store. That would be great.
Mincemeat. Yeah, it probably looked like Vegemite.
Vegemite sandwich.
You ever had Vegemite?
No, but Freebird's daughter has just moved down to Australia, a long way, unfortunately, from JoJo, like 4, 5, 6 hours away on the other side of Australia. But she's living in there. I asked her, I said, I don't know. I said, be careful. Don't go to the beach. They have these little baby. I was watching this thing online on YouTube. They have these little octopuses that are only like this big. And they're like the blue ones. They're really cute, but if it bites you, you will fucking die in like a millisecond. It's this big. It's like don't go nowhere. I mean, if you live in Australia, you just gotta stay inside. And then they have spiders this fucking big.
They have crocodiles and
they have
sharks
spiders. They have spiders this fucking big in Australia that will just like come in your house and steal you and your children and feed them to their
Why
baby
would they
spider.
come in your house? They don't come outside.
She said she loves Vegemite. JoJo, that's like like potted meat or something.
No, it's like fermented yeast paste.
No. If you ever get down here to Louisiana, you ever get to Louisiana, I can feed you some real food. You're not going to want to go back home to Australia. All right, this next story is this is a love story here.
It is not a love story. This is the most stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen. All right, so we're going to go through the story a little bit. They are absolutely adorable, and they might serve a fucking purpose, but they have no position with a badge, okay? Illinois University PD's introduces 2 therapy dogs to aid in crisis negotiations, community engagement. Having Chase and Max allows us to support mental health and well-being in a unique way, said Southern Illinois University Edward Officer Curtis, fuck saying that name, regardless, they basically want to go out to the issues that have the mental health crisis like we talked about out in California. Instead of officers responding to them, they'll dispatch these therapy dogs. So once again, these are going to be canines with the police department. Unlike traditional canines, these will be focused on enforcement of easing anxiety, de-escalation, stressful situations, and strengthful connections. So basically, if you were out and you're in Illinois and you call for a backup canine, which, can I get a canine in the area to go ahead and back me up? They might just send these dogs instead of the German Shepherd. I need to chase this fucker through the neighborhood. Or if the guy has a gun, these are the dogs, Jesus.
Instead of getting dogs that will bite your ass, they decided to get some dogs that would lick your ass.
Right. They're going to lick you and then, get themselves hurt, which is going to, in turn, cause the officers to shoot you.
I'm sorry, Mr.
If you stab these dogs in front of me, I might just shoot you.
Mr. Hostage Taker, hold on. We're going to send our canine Rex in. He's a stress relieving therapy dog. Just let him relieve your stress, and you will come out. What the fuck? I understand, but what the hell? I mean, you buy dogs that want to bite people and can smell drugs. These are like happy, unicorns and clouds and rainbow dogs.
Categorize them with EMS. Do not put them in PD at all. It's terrible. It's a terrible idea. It's going to get the dogs hurt.
It's from Illinois.
Yeah, it's
this is your expertise over there. You're our
Shit like this is why I'm seriously debating running for office next year. I mean, I started out making a joke about it, and it's like, how much fucking dumber do things have to be? I may actually run.
I will vote for. I'll vote for you. Just put me down.
It's Illinois. You probably could.
That's what I'm saying. Yes, you're right. It does go right along with the pussified society. I mean, they're cute little dogs. I'd love to pet them, but they don't belong in the police force. And how much did they had to pay for these dogs? They're certified therapy dogs. They were trained by inmates. So after
money, so probably
they're trained by inmates. So these dogs will befriend you and then get you to bring them contraband cell phones. Okay.
You know,
see, and that's kind of
really not that
thing
far.
about
I could go
it is,
steal those dogs this weekend.
Because think about it. If they went over there and somebody stabbed these dogs because they were trained by inmates in prison, imagine getting to prison going, yeah, I stabbed that fucking therapy dog, and then you got this like 7 foot tall Bubba that he spent the past 2 years with that dog training it. He's gonna rape the shit out of that little dude.
I love little Rex.
Don't you hurt that little dog? He hurt my fucking Chase. What?
I'm about to fuck you so bad your mama's not going to recognize your asshole.
You'll need a therapy dog. Bitch.
They're going to call you Grand Canyon when I finish with you, boy.
You.
So, we're going back to AA Ron. I do have a little video if you want to talk about it, and then I can show the little video if they want to see it. It's a little short.
Sure, this was a fun little article you sent me about all these different police departments that are doing their things that went viral for witty Valentine's themed things like turn in your ex-lover. Hey, here's a cute picture of our police dogs. Here's a decent looking cop who's going to try and pitch to you to turn in your cheating ex. Do you know things about, do you have somebody that did you wrong on Valentine's Day? Do you know where somebody is that's got outstanding warrants? Call us up. We'll be your Valentine. Things like that. It's a very very uplifting, heartwarming thing. Bloomington Police Department ran a viral Instagram reel with a playful pitch for their Valentine's Day specials, asking residents, do you have an ex that brags about getting away with crimes, missing court dates, or having some warrants? They walked them through the Orange Jumpsuit District Inn and Suites, showcasing the accommodations for those special exes, including luxury transport in a patrol car, fine dining cuisine, which is a jail meal, and a high-quality attire of the highlighted orange jumpsuit. The video has nearly 500,000 views. I'm doing so much wrong.
Yeah, man, I'm thinking the same thing.
An officer who many commenters noted was a heartthrob, encouraging viewers to give them a call and make an offender's Valentine's Day extra special. And, then there's a clip of these guys. And, yeah, they're good-looking younger fellas, I suppose, if you're into that sort of thing.
If you're into good-looking guys,
with a unique punishment for convicted Walmart shoplifters. He's sentencing them to wash cars in the parking lot of the...
With a former Arapahoe County Sheriff deputy.
That's not it. Hold on. Which video I said it was? Hold on, I get it.
Well, while he's looking for that, I'll tell you, there were a couple other ones too. I'll shut up when the video starts. But there was the Muskegon, Michigan Police Department did a special viral similar thing, except for they highlighted the nice silver jewelry too of
the bracelets.
And yeah, the special silver.
Do you have an
bracelets.
ex-romantic partner that frequently brags about getting away with crimes, misses court dates, and may have some warrants? Do you want to do something special for him for Valentine's Day? If so, give us a call. Here at the Orange Jumpsuit District Inn and Suites, we have friendly staff who is ready to greet you. We also provide luxury transportation. We will go pick them up wherever it's needed. Here at the Orange Jumpsuit District Inn and Suites, they'll be provided with their own private suite.
Like little hearts.
Fine dining cuisine brought right to your private suite. Are you worried they won't have anything comfortable to wear? Don't worry, we have some high quality attire for them. Our friendly operators are standing by. So, Bloomington, give us a call and make their Valentine's Day special.
So it's pretty good.
Gotta love.
That was a pretty good looking sandwich there, though. I mean, where's the bologna?
Right.
So anyway, cops can be funny too. Remember when the whole lip sync shit was going on and stuff like that?
Shake it off. Shake it off.
Shake it like a salt shaker. But not too much salt, make your blood pressure go up. Anyway, let's go back to. I have a heartwarming story here of this beautiful young lady. So I found a picture of her. Is this her? No, it's not her. There she is, right there. She said this charming young lady right here. I'm just glad she was not out on a date with our Roy P. Or, because having butt stuff done to him, it might have ended up different. This lady here, this is one of our great Louisiana. This is one of our great Louisiana residents right here. She allegedly, our favorite word, allegedly. She decided she got mad at her boyfriend while they were having breakfast, and they got in an argument, and said she had eaten a very large amount of food and didn't leave much food for her boyfriend, prompting him to get upset. It's like, bitch, you ate all the fucking food. You could at least left me one piece of bacon. And she's like, fuck you.
You didn't at least leave me a fucking sandwich?
She's like, fuck you. I was hungry. You should have woke your lazy ass up. And I don't know how to say her last name. It's Maria Hubbard. I don't know. She's from Marrero. Marrero is on the west bank of New Orleans. I know exactly where Marrero is because I used to live there. That's where I graduated.
You said her last name was Marrero, and I wouldn't have been able to tell it.
It's where I graduated from high school at. So, but she's 23 years old. Nice young lady. She her ex-boyfriend, now they are not together anymore, is Joshua Jones. The reason they're not together anymore is while they were eating on Sunday morning, she called the police and reported that she accidentally shot and killed her boyfriend and says it was an accident while they were fighting over the breakfast. She told deputies that they had been arguing over the food that was made for breakfast. And he, like I said, he was mad and she ate too much and didn't share with him. And she shot him with one of his own guns, but she said it was an accident. They didn't believe her. They have arrested her and they have put her in jail on a $1 million bond. That's a little much for our Roy P. on $1 million on the bond, so I'm sure he will be leaving her there. And you don't want a woman like that. I mean, if you think you take a Red Lobster, come back, and she ate all the fucking biscuits, because we all love Red Lobster biscuits, right? I mean, that's like a redneck Riviera right there. That's where we go out for. That's where we get our income taxes back in.
Fine dining experience. I don't even know if it's still open. We only eat there once a year.
So, do you know where your ex illegally parks his or her semi while in town? Did they cheat on you? The so-called Viper Striker today, so we can boot their ass. Correct. Correct. Love it. Anyway, this young lady here is probably going to go in Louisiana. Second-degree murder is mandatory life imprisonment. If she gets manslaughter, she can still get up to 45 years. So she's probably going to be gone for a while.
In Louisiana for smoking weed.
For the third time, 3 times. You got to smoke it 3 times, not just the first time.
Yeah, that don't matter.
Just let it go. Just let it go. Let it go. Holster. Woosah it out. It bothers you so much. It kills them. Anyway, that was fun, wasn't it?
So this is this next one me?
It's you. They're just dying to serve.
Yeah, so I've got my opinions about this, and we'll dive into that shit. So dying to serve, at least 29 recruits have died while attempting to become police officers. In other words, died inside of the academy. The reason I don't like this story, and I really don't want to get into it, we should just burn it down, is because it's more DEI bullshit. Because it's
racist.
Killing so many more black officers trying to become officers.
They said more
than white people.
They didn't say. They said because more black wannabe officers died than white. I'm like, I'm sure that has nothing to do with them dropping dead out there, but it's just they had to throw it in there.
Here's the thing: is like locations throughout even the North experience it where they're having heat stroke, other conditions where parts of the body break down. Just like in the military, you have fail ratio. Not everybody do it. If you take somebody that's 330 pounds and make them run in 110 degree fucking temperature in the middle of the summer, they might fucking die. I'm sorry, it comes with the job. You got to run, you got to do things, and you just can't hack it. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure one or two of these individuals up here that we told stories about for the past year where their instructor decided it was a good idea to point a weapon at them and squeeze the trigger, and that killed them. In those instances, I feel sorry for them, and I hope their family never has to work again for the rest of life. But any of these other individuals, look, it's just something that fucking happens. And this come out and say that it's somehow emboldening racism, because more than half of them are African American instead of fucking white is asinine. Just shit happens. Even people playing football drop dead of fucking heat stroke.
One of the main people they had in the story,
or maybe they died suddenly.
Yeah, they the main one they talked about this guy. This was his third time trying to go to the police academy. Okay, and he was some kind of immigrant or something like that. Well, and they said, oh, they made him do it. It's like, no, they didn't make him do anything. Either you do it or you can quit. That's what you basically told him.
Do it the fuck away immediately.
Do it or quit. Nobody's stopping him from quitting and walking away. He decided not to quit, and he kept pushing himself, beyond his limitations, and he ended up dying. That's not the instructor or the police or whoever's fault. That was a choice that individual made to push themselves to that limit. Okay? He could have quit at any time. Some people are made to do certain jobs. Some people ain't gonna do. That's like me. I guarantee you, I'm never gonna be a seamstress because I tried that sewing shit before, and I'm not good at it. I almost sewed my own finger up because I wanted to learn how to sew. Believe it or not, I don't think it's because it's a girl job. No, I wanted to learn how to do it so I could fix my own shit and stuff. I'm not good at it. Not me. There's just certain things, I'd love to know how to play a guitar. Guess what? I can't fucking carry a tune to save my life. That don't make, everything because, they had 12 people died while taking guitar lessons after the string pop and cut their throats or something. This is fucking
them bitches
stupid.
are fucking dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that takes real talent to die. I mean, yeah, maybe lose an eye. But, come on.
I've got some scars on my fucking arms, but yeah, I've never died or lost an eye. I mean, but they're dangerous when they go.
I got one right here. You can't really see it, but.
I mean, I feel sorry. I feel sorry for the people. I mean, I don't want people to die, but I mean, fuck. I mean, it was choices they made. I mean, I guarantee you, most of them probably had underlying health issues. Either they knew about and lied, or they didn't know about and died. Or you had a stupid instructor that accidentally shot you. I mean, it happens
a lot. We talked about that like 3 or 4 times last year alone.
Aaron, what does your shirt say? That's what Billy G wants to know.
My shirt says bring back bullying because I think we need to bring back bullying. I mean, and I'm saying this is somebody who got bullied. It builds character, goddammit.
It's tough.
Just a little, just enough. When it goes to that hazing shit where it's like, you got to jump off the roof of this fucking building.
Jojo, when your G-string snaps, when your G-string snaps, if it pops like upwards, it's going to like hurt your back, right? But if it pops the other way, does it like sting the taint real bad, or does it get onto some lip action there or something like that? I mean, I'm just asking. I'm asking for informational purposes only. What? Inquiring minds.
I haven't heard of a G-string since. You remember the hot dog girls back in the day?
No, we didn't have hot dog. Florida had the G-string hot dog girls.
Yes.
On the guitar. The guitar. I'm sorry. I thought they meant the one you had in your pants. Damn, you got to be more specific with us. I mean, come on.
The E string, is a little bit more.
She says it'll hurt the old rusty bullet hole.
Oh, JoJo, don't encourage her.
Oh, God.
Okay, Aaron's going to finish it up for us. Coming back to Baton Rouge.
Back to Baton Rouge for a family that plays together and stays together, and hopefully they do time together. So, and since this was a YouTube thing, I'm going basically off of memory here. I did watch the video. 3 family members were arrested for the murder of 41-year-old Gerard Nicholas Richard, whose body was found mangled on the Huey P. Long Bridge. Now,
we call that the old bridge. We call that the old bridge for locals.
Thank you. I was trying to remember that because I knew it was called something else, but I haven't talked to any of my family down there in a while, so my brain not works so good. Okay, anyway, deputies arrested 3 family members for the murder of 41-year-old Gerard Nicholas Richard, whose body was found mangled. I already said that part. He was discovered around 7 p.m., wrapped inside a blanket with his wrists tied with rope and tape. And his body was run over by multiple vehicles, and investigators found smears all along the bridge railing. East Baton Rouge Sheriff's Office investigation led to an apartment on Shiloh Drive in Baker, where they found the victim's girlfriend, 36-year-old Koisha Conley, which I believe is that fine individual on the over here.
It's right here.
It's and the then girlfriend. Her son, let's see. Lost my place here. Her son, Dassine Conley, and her mother, Kathy Conley. Now, they did a fingerprint analysis on the deceased, got his identity, talked to the family in Acadia Parish. They said it's connecting to Baton Rouge, so it was his girlfriend. That's how they got her name. They found a trail of blood and bleach leading from the parking lot of their apartment to the apartment. And they said Conley's 18-year-old son, Dassine, had been fighting with Richard that evening. And Dassine was hitting Richard before the two went into a vehicle in the parking lot, and a gunshot was heard. The Conley family then destroyed evidence and tried to dispose of the body. Let's see. Koisha Conley was arrested as an accessory after the fact, and Dassine was booked with second-degree murder, and Kathy Conley was booked as a principal to second-degree murder. It's very sad when you see the level of family involvement here. Someone in that family didn't say, hey, this is not how we should handle this. The sheriff's office says has not yet found a motive for the killing. It sounds like, Junior there got a little pissy and, got told it was his turn to give up the PlayStation controller or something and decided, you ain't my daddy, you ain't going to tell me. And he said, yeah, your daddy ain't here, motherfucker. And so
you know who your daddy is?
Hands.
No, but I'll introduce you.
Yeah. And so instead of getting some daddy issues worked out, he worked out a couple rounds, and then they decided to get rid of the carcass.
Well, I'll tell you how this went. Me and Bam were sitting there. We've been watching a new series, not a new series for us. It's old. We've been watching Ray Donovan on Paramount Plus. Great
good show.
Great fucking show. Love it. That's who I would have called to help clean up this mess. If I'd have been them, I'd have called Ray Donovan. He'd help me clean it up. But anyway, we're sitting there and our phone alert gets local for us. So the phone alert goes off and looks like, I said, fuck. I said, the UEP Long Bridge is the old bridge, Mississippi River Bridge. They have the new bridge, which is like 6-7 lanes wide. Big fucking bridge. The old bridge was made back when they had Model A cars. So it's like really skinny. It's barely wide enough for 2 cars. Your mirrors are almost touching, okay? A lot of people don't drive on it because they're scared. But I'm like, who the fuck is going to try to walk across this motherfucker? Because there's no shoulders, there's nowhere to walk. So I'm thinking somebody was walking on UP Long Bridge and got smoked. And then we found out later, it's like, oh no, he was already dead. And if you're going to try to make it look like something, don't wrap them up in carpet and just leave them on the fucking bridge. You gotta throw them. I think they were trying to throw them over, but wasn't able to do it because the current Mississippi River.
They don't look that strong.
Current Mississippi River Bridge is quite bad. You're not going to swim across that motherfucker. You will drown. So yeah, because I drive across that bridge. Sometimes a couple times a week, going back and forth, going home from work, depending on how traffic is. If the new bridge is backed up, I'll take the old bridge. So. Inquiring minds. Glad you're here, Stacy. I see you got yourself a new profile pic there. So we got to vote on some hot nuts for tonight. So let's see who we're going to put up for hot nuts. We're going to put up. Let's put up the guy. The guy that was impersonating the ICE agent. Number 2, the young teenage boy. Because
Which one?
The second one, the young one that said you're going back to Mexico, because the bald-headed guy's got humongous elephant balls to do what he did. So we'll do him, and then we'll go the fucking dentist with the 107 fucking bottles.
That's mine.
And then we got
No, he's a former dentist.
If
he was a current dentist that got popped with 107 full canisters, maybe.
We're going to go to the person that bit the dog and the deputy.
He wasn't practicing. He was he was working at a school, at a college.
Yeah. And so we're going to do those three.
Besides the point. He still had 107.
We're going to do the guy that bit the dog, the dentist, and the man. I'm going with the dentist, too, because, I mean,
I'm going with the dentist, too, because the other guy just pissed me off.
So what do y'all
That
think?
is a good laugh, though.
Dentist.
I heard about that shit. Whip it in years.
Dentist impersonating the ICE agent or the canine biter. The guy that bit the dog on the ear. We got 3 on the dentist so far. We all voted dentist. It's just this dude. I mean, he is doing better. The first time he got busted, he had 112. He only had 107 this time. Maybe next time he'll be down in the 90s or something like that. Hopefully. Maybe. So put y'all's votes in. And JoJo's going for the dentist also.
Does it count if I vote on YouTube too?
And Billy's going with the dog biter. So he's going to town. Unfortunately, we had the internet mishaps tonight, which screwed my numbers all up because we were well on our way to at least 20 people in here tonight, which is a lot for us.
We're going to be famous.
Now, if we ever get them, if I can ever get them Dan Bongino numbers, that would be like 160,000 during the live streams. I would be quite happy. Y'all probably see me pass out. But
don't do that shit. And trust me, me and Freebird can't keep this motherfucker on the rails.
Yeah, I'm hoping Freebird we get some good news on that front. Hopefully, though, y'all pay attention this weekend. The dog biter. We have, we're in Mardi Gras season here in the Dirty South in Louisiana. So Friday, I got escorts Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday. So we're going to the Thibodeau Sunday. So if y'all pay attention during the day on Sunday, I usually live stream from the parade because we're there and we can't leave because it's like really far away. So, and we're at the parade. And I usually go and live stream while the parade's going by. So I'm going to try to do it on Facebook or YouTube. Y'all watch on one of those two, or maybe TikTok. We'll see. Cause I just hate TikTok. They piss me off so bad. Every time I write one, I sent somebody a comment of a clown emoji, and they fucking took it down, saying I violated community guidelines on a clown emoji. It don't matter. It's just an emoji. First time I show my face, I'll have a huge audience. I don't know. We'll see, Hoppy. It's coming. It's coming shortly. I can stop worrying about this shit. Y'all can see how ugly I am in real person.
It'll be weird as shit. For the first time ever, we're going to lose followers. It'll be like, oh my God. No, I'm just kidding. Y'all can deal with me.
Y'all can look at that ugly motherfucker right there. I mean, look at that.
Better days will arrive one day. Who knows?
You look like you're turning into a ginger.
No, I know, right? It looks terrible on the camera. It's not. It's silver and brown. But no, the fucking bubbles glasses from Trailer Park Boys. That shit's fucking
I will say, let's thank Aaron because I texted him this morning. He says it's not like we had notice. And I was like, hey, I know it's short notice, and he always comes through for us. And I always appreciate Aaron coming on.
Well, I always appreciate y'all letting me come on here and derail shit. So that's
shit, yeah.
That's right. I forgot. I got to redo the hot nut music. The file is moved. So anyway, we are.
Oh wait, that's not the right.
That's not it. But they
Hi.
That's not it.
So dentist wins hot nut. Couldn't get it out of my mouth. Like I said,
couldn't get the dentist out your mouth.
Yeah. Friday, I forgot to put it out. Sunday, Friday, there will be an audio episode coming out. I interviewed a guy. He's not in law enforcement, but he teaches in law enforcement with gun sites and stuff. And we had a good little hour conversation.
Did you interview Clint?
For all the Patreon people, I'm probably tomorrow, I'm going to put the episode out for y'all, but y'all will actually get the video of it because, when I interviewed him, it's like this. I recorded, y'all can watch the video of it there if y'all want to early, and everybody else will get it Friday. So y'all pay attention to that. And like I said, I hope I get to see y'all and talk to some of y'all this weekend. Y'all just pay attention. Make sure you got your notifications going. Remember to like, share, and don't say that to him. Look at him. See, you done made him blush. Remember,
is it hard going through life blind?
we ain't on.
Usually I look good because it's messed up.
It's blurry.
Tonight I'm actually like 4K.
We're not sheepdogs for lions around here, and hopefully I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace. I'm gonna send Kelly a message saying, Kelly, go get your glass, go get some glasses, baby.
Yeah, go get your glasses.
Y'all were entertained at your laughs. If you were offended, fuck off.
The cord thing.
Hopes to see you back next week. Same time, same place. Bring a friend to fuck.
For all the issues. It's a good time, man.
I don't know what the hell was wrong with the internet.
All of it. Were you offended by the podcast? Too much cursing, not PC enough. Well, fuck your feelings.
I know, I lose it every now and then.
All right, Kelly.